La Universidad de las Fuerzas Armadas.
Hey everyone, today we're gonna talk about the speaking skill. We are the group number 3. Let's start. Definition. Speaking is the language skill that satisfies basic needs of communication. We have the micro skills. They are considered in the teaching learning process when teacher needs to design a rubric to evaluate. Here we have some of the most important. Here we have some of the 5 oral communicative skills. The first one is conversational discourse. Then we have pronunciation, accuracy, fluency, affective factors, and the interaction effect. Also, we have some factors that make speaking difficult. The first one is clustering. Also, we have redundancy, reduced forms, performance variables, among others.
And here we have types of classroom speaking performance. The first one, imitative. The second, intensive. 3, interpersonal. And finally, extensive.
Finally, we're going to talk about the speaking activities. The first one is discussion activities. Here we have describing pictures, picture differences, among others. The second one is spoken interaction activities, such as giving instructions, self-correcting mistakes, guessing, among others. The next one is longer responses, where answering questions using examples or argumentation. Next, we're gonna present our activity.
Thank you, Anderson, for this very good and excellent explanation about the topic of creation of activities to improve the speaking skills. So now we have the practical moment. Now we are going to simulate a class to young learners. Now, for today, we are going to learning with the topic inventors and their inventions. So for this class, we are going to use the oral approach, focusing on the choral repetition drills and also the lyric method. For this class, we have 4 important moments. The first one is the icebreaker activity. The second one, the theoretical review. The third one, the practical game. And finally, we are going to share what we have learned during this class with an interactive activity. Please remember, all these activities are focused to improve the speaking skills of the young learners. So, hello students! Today we are going to talk about a very important and interesting topic about inventions and about the inventors. So first of all, we have a little icebreaker. So we have an introduction to the story we are going to talk about. Maybe, please, Karen, can you help me reading this paragraph, please?
Of course, human beings have evolved and adapted to changing times. However, some brilliant minds have thought outside the box and have created some of the things we use today as normal, such as the internet or the computers we use today.
Very good, that was an amazing reading. Congratulations. Now, students, we are going to repeat the words that I'm highlighting in the text. So repeat after me, open your microphones. History.
History.
Very good pronunciation. The second one is a little bit difficult. Brilliant minds.
Brilliant minds.
Very good, amazing. Now we are going to repeat. Thought outside the box.
Thought outside the box.
Very good. What we have to learn to talk about inventors and their inventions. Well, first of all, we have these words. This first word that are who, what, and where. These are questions. So what these are here? Well, let me explain you. First of all, when I am talking about inventors, now the first thing I thought is who invented that? Oh, what is the invention? And where this was invented? And we have another inventions, but I want to highlight this question. What all these inventions and inventors have in common? You can guess? So, all these have in common that all these things happened in the past. So that is the topic for today. Today we are going to talk about and learn about the past simple tense. Let's see first the affirmations. In the affirmations, we can see that we use the subject. The subject is, remember, like the pronouns, that here in the example is they, and then we have this. This is what we changed. This is what changed in the past simple tense. Before we have used the the verb to be is and are, but now the and the is changed for was, and the are was changed for were. For example, I'm going to say they were friends, but now it's time to create. It's time to our practical activity where we are going to create our own history. And for that, the students are going to ask you that please scan this code, and you are going to work with the digital tool of Padlet. So please, students, go ahead and complete the activity. Oh my God, you have put an amazing, all these inventions are amazing. So I would like to make everyone participate, but for the time we can do that. So Ariel, give us your history.
Hey teacher, my story is about Ariel who created the machine to learn everything in Ukraine.
Okay, students, your participations were amazing. I am awesome about what all you have in your minds to create. Now we are going to talk about we are going to use Mandy for share our ideas. So please use the digital tools and scan the QR code. Okay, for this activity in Menti.com, we have to write 3 words below about the topic that we have learned today. So I can see some of you are actually doing the activity. You have a lot of words like innovation, revolution, integrity, wow, ideas, a lot of words. Okay, so with all this work, we are going to create a biggest picture of all we have learned. And finally, we are going to share with each other all the things that have in mind about the topic. We are going to explain why we choose one of these words. Also, we are going to make, with the word that we write, we are going to create a sentence in past simple tense. So please, Melanie, help us with your example. What word do you choose?
Okay, teacher. I put the word amazing because if we create sometimes but new and novel for social use, it will be of great help for everyday life.